Chances are, if you're overweight, food tastes better to me than it does to you. Let me explain. When we eat, especially delicious or carby, sugary foods, we get what's called a leptin release. Leptin is what's commonly referred to as a reward hormone. It's a precursor to dopamine. Well, dopamine is that sensation we feel when we taste something delicious, that when you drink a Coke. In the medical industry, we call that satiety, or a satiating effect. Well, it's kind of like somebody who abuses drugs or alcohol, for that matter. And the more they do, eventually the more they need, because that drug or the alcohol doesn't have its same satiating effect. Well, that's a common condition for obese people or overweight people. And one of the contributing factors of that is the frequency in which we eat. The more you eat throughout the day, the more of a leptin release you get. And eventually you become leptin resistant. Okay? I've cured that. I used to be leptin resistant. That's one of the things I used to trouble me, is the fact that I couldn't just sit and enjoy a bite of food. I had to keep shoveling it in my mouth because my brain was still chasing that satiety, and it was harder and harder to get. Now that I'm leptin sensitive, when I take a bite of food, especially after a fast or when I'm particularly hungry, I actually, and this isn't discipline, I actually sit back in my chair and I enjoy that sensation and that rush of dopamine that I get now, as opposed to trying to shovel in that next bite. Healing leptin resistance is key to losing weight and keeping the weight off and living a healthy lifestyle. This is what we teach about at Alpha Male Clinic. We're not just a doctor's office. We marry the holistic side with the pharmaceutical side. Let us show you how.